Streaming. Hello, hello, hola. Oh, there we are. There we are. Hold on. I'm not prepared. I'm not prepared, gamers. Panic. Good morning, everybody. Let me pop out chat real quick. Put you guys on the stream. I'm gonna check the audio for a moment, and then we shall get ourselves going. Okay, there's maybe there's chat. We'll see. It'll load in a moment. And then let's edit our text. What we doing? We're doing the Perrin quest. I don't think I spelled her name right. Catching Ursaluna. And then looking I don't know. That's the plan. We're doing the Perrin quest because we have Legend Arceus at home. Good morning, Duo Vault. Hello, Kiseki. It's been a bit since you've been on one of the streams, so welcome back. Hope you've been well in the meantime. Taylor has not been well. You broke your leg. Oh my goodness. Gamer, what did you do? I hope you have a speedy and good recovery. That does not sound like a fun time. This is the first time you've been to one of these streams. Well, welcome. So, YouTube's giving me some random notification. You slipped on ice. Oh no. This is just mostly we're just chilling. I've been doing like trying to catch all the Pokemon in Legends Arceus, but I finished that, and now I have a quest I have not completed in Violet version, in the Gita run. I just kind of completely ignored Perrin, but I realized that there's a Legends Arceus Pokemon in this game, and I have not caught it. So I'm gonna go do that. Yeah, you're welcome to ask questions, Kiseki. I mean, if I'm not comfortable answering it, I'll say so or won't answer it, but other than that, yeah, feel free to ask away. You also got a shiny Bidoof and a Hoothoot. Nice. Okay, let me check audio for a moment, because I want to make sure I don't sound absolute garbo right now. Of course, YouTube makes it difficult for me to see my live stream on my phone. Always, it's always, and then you guys are gonna hear me like talk to myself for a moment, because I'm gonna have the audio up a little bit. Okay, I think we're good. Judging by the title, you've done everything except for Perrin? I mean, you know, I have not completed a living shiny dex or anything like that. But the goal is to do the Perrin quest specifically. We're gonna also let people on Discord know we're live. Stream Pong live on Discord, on YouTube. I'm not live on Discord. that is a very silly. Okay, cool. What is the best non-mainline Pokemon game? I don't know which one is the best specifically, but the Mystery Dungeon series, like in general, is really good. Like I don't think I've had a bad experience with a Mystery Dungeon game. I know they only have one, the Red Rescue Team remake. That's the only one they have on the Switch. And if you don't like the art style, maybe it's not for you, but like if you'd like a good story, those games are just amazing for that. Like absolutely amazing. So I don't really have a specific one that I remember. I want to say Explorers of Sky, because that's the one with the Grovyle, but I could be wrong. Okay. Now, story-wise, story-wise? Yes, I think so. So, not sure if you've seen the channel content. I tend to do runs with various characters in these games, and I don't know how far I've gotten in these different games with these runs. I don't know. I don't know if I've done everything. Genuine. Hopefully I've done everything else, but I'm not sure in this one specifically. So this is my Gita run. So we're gonna, you know, we got Glamora, we got Spathra. So there's a Pokemon I'm missing here. I'm missing a Pokemon. Alola Warm Lily, happy belated Thanksgiving, but happy Thanksgiving nonetheless. Happy Thanksgiving to those who had celebrated it. Thank you guys for being here. You remember hunting for a 0 IV Blood Moon Ursaluna for almost 2 hours? Wait, is it worth it to catch a 0 IV Ursaluna? Hold on. Blood Moon Ursaluna, because now I might actually do that hunt. Is it like a good Pokemon for... Oh, this thing has like crazy stats. Whoa. It's my favorite shiny. That's a good question. I always say Bruxish because that's the one I can remember. But I know nobody likes shiny Bruxish. Yeah, it's good for Trick Room. Okay, I might. I've never ran a Trick Room team, but I did catch a 0 speed IV. What's the ice horse? I forget its name. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? The ice horse in the previous game. Other than Splatoon and Pokemon, what's your favorite Nintendo IP? Ooh, shiny. Yeah, the Tabus are pretty cool, shiny ones. Yeah, Glastrier, that's the one. I remember catching a 0 IV of that one. I was like, oh, that's good for competitive. There's so many Pokemon, I'm starting to forget their names. I didn't think this day would come. I was like, oh yeah, I easily remember every Pokemon name. And then I think after the Ultra Beasts came out, I'm like, alright, I give up. I'm not gonna remember all of these. And then I think shiny Rowlet's probably my favorite shiny starter because he's like minty fresh. He's a minty fresh. You know, all this talk of shinies has me distracted. I know Perrin's like right there, but there's an outbreak like right here. And what if there's a shiny at the outbreak? There probably isn't. But what if? What if? Are you a shiny? He's not a shiny. What is this? Why is it not telling me what the outbreak is? I'm already here. Oh, it's these guys, isn't it? They're usually not here. But there's a bunch of little baby dragons. Okay, I'm very distracted. Isn't my hair mint green color? Exactly. Okay, there's only 2 of them. I don't know if I'd count this as an outbreak. I feel lied to right now. I feel lied to. Alright, we're gonna go talk to Perrin. We've been lied to. Why Jangmo here? I know, right? I think it just doesn't say because I haven't caught one. Okay, what is YouTube telling me? Hold on. Creators adopting live automated mid-rolls saw an average of 20% uplift in ad revenue per hour. I don't think I want to give you guys automatic ads on the live stream. I'm just gonna dismiss. That doesn't sound like a fun time. Imagine something interesting's happening. It's just like, oh, here's 3 minutes of unskippable ads. Now that sounds like Twitch right there. Oh, hello, Perrin. Let's see what Perrin's got. Whoa, where'd you come from? I didn't even notice you there. What do I dislike about my favorite Pokemon? It's too weak to use in battles. Because my favorite Pokemon is Bayleaf. And it's like, you can give it the Eviolite, but like, it doesn't do much. YouTube Premium exists, I know. You're all for ads and don't mind. But dang, yeah, I know. I I don't like it when the ads are intrusive. Anyways, you are... Wait, no, don't say a thing. I want to guess first. You're one of the students who came here from the Paldea region on a school trip. How did you know? Hehehe. It's a small town, you know. News tends to spread pretty quickly. The name's Perrin, by the way. Let's see, did I spell her name right? Perrin, yeah, with 2 R's. Yay! I did spelling correctly. Name's Perrin, by the way. I'm a traveler with a bit of a thing for photography. This here's my butt Growlithe. Doesn't the little horn in its head make it the cutest? It makes it dangerous. Graw. Hey, this might sound a bit weird, but would it be alright if I took your photo? What if I said no? No, don't take my photo. So you know better than to put too much trust in a stranger you just met. Glad to see you got a good head on those shoulders, kiddo. You've got a unique vibe, you know? I like it. It's a bit different than what I'm used to. I'm gonna be making this town my home base for a little while. Why don't you focus on wrapping up whatever... Oh, I think I know why I didn't do this quest now. Come see me after, I don't know, registering 150, oh no. Oh no, gamers. This is not good. Did she just say 150? Hold on, I might not be able to do this quest. Where's my Pokedex? How do I look at the Pokedex? Panic! Okay, hold on. We got this. We got this. Pokedex. Alright, we need... Oh, wait. Okay, this is the main Pokedex. This is even worse. Oh no! Oh, I didn't. Well, this is gonna take a while. That's... I only have 15. I'm only 10% of the way there. I need to catch a whole... I get 135 more Pokemon. I see why I didn't do this quest yet. I see exactly. Alright, gamers, I guess we're gonna be catching Pokemon. We're gonna go catch them all of them. We will be catching them. I don't even know if I have balls. Where's the Jangmo-Os? Don't tell me they've despawned. Jangmo-O! Jangmo-O, come back here, I need you. I need you for the Pokedex. Why is there no Pokemon here? Okay. They're there. Alright. Go. It's at times like this where I wish we had the catching mechanics from the other game. Okay, I'm just gonna spam quick balls and hope this works. I guess we'll be here for an hour. Several million hours. Yeah, because... Okay, so because this is the Gita run, right? I usually don't catch other Pokemon that I don't need. Isn't it great that there's still a version? That's one thing I really liked about Legends Arceus actually, is that you can just complete the decks in full without buying another game. Like that was actually a pretty cool thing. Like maybe what they could do is like version rarities, which is something I noticed they did in Sword and Shield, and I really like the way they did that. Yeah, or trading. We can just do trading, but like, I don't know. I personally prefer if all the Pokemon are in the game, and maybe it's like one version, it's easier to catch certain Pokemon. Like, what if, let's say Scarlet and Violet, right? Not Scarlet Violet, it's the one with too much water. Ruby and Sapphire. Same color scheme, it's red and bluish. Reddish and bluish. What if they had the full Pokedex available, but one game had like water Pokemon are more available. It's easier to catch basically every water Pokemon. Yeah, Hoenn. And in the other one, it's easier to catch like ground types. Or not catch, but like encounter. Like, so maybe, you know, you get a bunch of Tentacool, but then like Wailmer are endangered. in Ruby, so you don't really catch as many Waymore. Like, they're hard to encounter. They're like a 5% spawn. Something like that. Like, I think that'd be a pretty cool thing to do for version exclusives. Are they gonna do it? Probably not. Because you can make double the money. Why would you not make double the money? Yeah, or trading, but then you need someone to trade with. Also, hello, Omega Maddie. Hello, I can read, I promise. I'm literate. Do you like Smoliv? Yeah, Smoliv is pretty cute. I think Smoliv has like... Alright, this might be a hot take. I think Smoliv has a cuter design than Lechonk. Like, everyone laughed at Lechonk when it came out. They're like, oh, this is such an iconic Pokemon. But I think Smoliv is more iconic than Lechonk. Like, Lechonk is kind of forgettable in my opinion. But Smoliv, you can't forget Smoliv. Like, he's just a little guy. You see an Olive, you're like, yo, it's Smoliv. Actually trying to shiny hunt Meloetta and you have to redo the decks. Yikes. Big yikes. You just recently learned that the last trade Pokemon is Alolan Golem, so they're trying to avoid that kind of evolution. Yeah, I hope so. Which battle and catching system would you prefer in ZA? I hope they keep the mechanics from the other Legends game. Like from Arceus. I actually like enjoyed that as a playstyle. I feel like it captured like the essence of Pokemon a bit better. The only exception for you is the box. Yeah, so they could still do like version exclusive box legendaries. And I think it's alright what they did with like the Paradox Pokemon, where it's like the late game Pokemon are like slightly different. But I don't know, overall not that big. Is it a Wooper outbreak? Why are there so many Woopers out here? Whoop. And there's a Poochie, I do not have a Poochie. I'm pretty sure I don't have a Poochie. I'm just assuming I don't have caught anything. Because only 15, it's probably just the main game decks. And that's it. If you do characters like Karen, will you do it in the DLC or the main game? It'd probably be the main game. So funny enough, I did a whole recording of Turo in Kitakami. So it was like Turo with the Paradox team. Like, just going through Kitakami, but like there's nothing to do here. Like, there's no champion. I mean, I guess there's like the Ogre Clan guys. Like, I went and battled them. But like... they don't really have a champion? Like, this is just more like a free zone to explore and catch Pokemon. Like, there's not that much of a story or battle challenges to do on this side of the game. So it's probably like, could Kieran become champion in main game? I would do Kieran in DLC, but... so just a little spoiler for that. Kieran in the DLC, when he's like in his all champion mode, a lot of the Pokemon can only be like acquired through Blueberry Academy. Now that's late game, so I might do like 2 separate runs. Where it's like one run is Kieran in the main game, and then one run is Kieran in Blueberry Academy. And like the main Pokemon is like his ace Pokemon is not available until Blueberry Academy. Like the only way to get Hydrapple is by defeating Drayton. Which tells me that, I mean, this would be interesting for the video, right? That would be really interesting to see in context of the video. But Kieran had to beat Drayton without having a Hydrapple. He just had the gooey apple one. I forget its name. Dripplin? Driplet? No, that's a different Pokemon, isn't it? Applin, Dripplin, yeah. And then Hydrapple, yeah. Yeah, what if Pokemon had an extra... Yeah, so like Pokemon Moon, maybe it was like... nighttime Pokemon appear during the day, or they're more frequent to appear. I don't know, they could do something along those lines. I could also use Pokemon Home, I could. You make a good point there. I'm actually considering that right now. Because I'm gonna need to go buy some balls, because I'm running out of quick balls real quick. I don't think I'm gonna get to 150. I think Grimmsnarl and Dragonite are base game. Maybe. I'm trying to think. Is Dragonite base game? Yes. Okay, so Dragonite is base game because Hassel has a Dragonite in his Ace Academy team. I might do a Hassel run. I don't know. Does any... The thing with the runs in Scarlet and Violet is like people aren't watching them. Like I kind of wanted to do all the teachers as well, but like I can't justify it at the moment. Like just personal finance, I cannot justify it at the moment. I'd love to, but you know, it takes time, and at the moment I need to be using that time to not be broke, which is sad, but it is what it is. I'll still make videos. I'm still making videos. It's just I have to be like more deliberate about which ones I'm choosing to make. That's okay. Driplin was a meme. Oh. Diplin? It was Diplin. Good morning, Hoenn. Car Quest. What you didn't like is when the version locked pre-existing Pokemon. Like, why is Stonejourner locked to Scarlet? Exactly. I think that's where they need to do like the appearance rate. So maybe Stonejourner is in Scarlet and Violet, but in Violet it's a 1% spawn. Meanwhile in Scarlet it's a 10% spawn, so it's much more easy to catch in one game than the other. What do you hope for Gen 10, like country area? So, I mean, I heard about the potential Greek version, and I'm from Bulgaria, which is like right next to Greece. Like, we're north of Greece. A lot of us go to Greece for the beach. And so I think a Greek region would be really cool, because I don't know, I'd feel at home there. I would feel at home there. But another possibility is like German region. I think they've been alluding a lot to like an Africa region as well. Especially with like Leon and Hop, they have like very North African motifs. And I was like trying to look up like their names and stuff, and like both of their names are technically soccer player names from North Africa. So headcanon is that Leon and Hop's family are from North Africa, which means there's a North Africa region in Pokemon, and I want that. It can do like pyramids, Pokemids. Think about it. Think about it. You take it, what you said isn't a topic for the stream. Oh, I'm sorry. I think I just missed it, James. I don't think I saw your message. Would it be weird? Okay, maybe it is not a topic. But you know, you like whoever you like. Okay. You'd go with your own country, but you're Japanese, you feel like other countries. You know, one thing I do like, Sans, is that like when they do like the Japan-based regions, like Kanto, Johto, Sinnoh, like it's a big map for like it's not really prefecture, right? But it's like the areas. So like we get like an in-depth look, whereas like when it's a different country, it's like the whole country is the map. So like Kalos is like it's not like split into like the different parts of France, each getting their own region. Nah, it like we just get France, whereas for the Japan ones we get like very in-depth stuff, and I'm like, okay, I like this a bit more than when they do like the whole country. And they kind of did that with Black and White, so like where they just did New York. So it'd be cool to see like, I don't know, Florida. Where they do the Florida region. They have like a giant theme park, there's beaches everywhere. Too much water, we don't want to do that again. Yeah, Dutchy, yeah. They have been hinting a lot to like Hassel is a very German name, in my opinion at least. Like, when I hear Hassel, I'm like, this dude is German. Like, oh yeah, Morocco, yeah, that type of stuff. Like North, yeah. Yeah, Kitakami is straight up a village in Japan. I think that's cool though. I think it's cool. So like if they do Greece, I hope they do just Greece and not like Greece and all of Southeastern Europe. That way they have like other countries they could do as regions. Another thing I found interesting is like for at least for Paldea, it's like a lot of the 10 sites are based on real things, like from Spain. Some of them I haven't quite figured out, like the Colonnade Hollows. I'm not sure what the heck that's supposed to be, but I don't know. It's cool. It's cool when they do like references to the real life thing. For Kieran Run, you could do the pre-Blueberry Academy. Sorry, pre-Blueberry Academy for the main game, and then the blue. Yeah, exactly. Is it an implied that Hisui is Unovan? I don't know. Wait, you want to see Coffee Grigus get a new form? We did get Ruin Grigus, but what if we get to see it pre-Ghost? Yo! See, that would work for the North Africa region. It would work really well. Gamers, you know what they say, an applin a day keeps the Gita away. That's not an applin. That's a doggo. Also, let me fix our to-do list because I was not expecting this. Catch 150 Kitakami mons. Whoops. Oh, that's too long of a. Also, I misspelled catch. Catch 150 Kitakami. I'm just gonna put it Kitakami. That should work. Ooh, yeah, Pokemon North Macedonia version, yeah. But funny enough, I lived very close to North. I've never been to. I'm just gonna call it Macedonia because I don't know. It's Macedonia to me. I don't know. It's right there. It's like the neighboring county. And I've never been, and I should go because people say their restaurants are really good. But I can't drive, and nobody's taking me. They keep telling me how good the restaurants are, and I'm like, ugh. What did you like? What? Wait, hold on. Let me focus. Focus games. What did you like better, the DLC or the remakes of games like Platinum? I personally kind of like the DLCs because they tend to like build onto the game and give us like the extra stuff. I'm kind of weary of remakes now. After BDSP, I'm a little weary of them doing remakes. Not gonna lie, like I mean, I like the old games. I want a chance to replay them, but at the same time, like if it's gonna be fumbled and scuffed, I'd rather not. They're possibly Pokemon from India. The professor from Legends Arceus, supposedly their ancestor. He mentions Camparaja being from his region. Oh yeah, yeah, Camparaja is definitely like an India-based Pokemon as well. Hi Benny. For some reason you think Rose from Gala. Yeah, Rose definitely gave like from India vibes. I agree. And it kind of makes sense because there's like a lot of people from India who are like in the tech sector. So it kind of makes sense. Dude, there was like a CEO that, I don't want to say Google, but there was a CEO of like a major tech company that was from India as well. So it's like, I'm pretty sure Rose is supposed to have at least lineage, maybe not directly, but. And I like it when they do that, when they like vaguely give references to, hey, there's a character that's from this real life place that hasn't gotten a region yet, which means they might get a region at some point. Ooh. I also find it funny how like I'm playing through Let's Go, and like they have the map, and the map is just Earth. It's just the globe. And I'm like, okay, so are we just gonna get like a Pokemon region for every country? Because that's pretty cool. But are we? Oh yeah, there's also a lot of people from India and the UK, yeah. Hot take, Pokemon Sword and Shield were one of the best. You know, I don't think that's a hot take. I don't think that is. What does that turn into? That's the bug type, right? I don't know what I can use against bug. Yeah, so like in hindsight, I think in terms of Pokemon games, I'd say Sword and Shield offers like the best like mainline Pokemon experience, and Legends Arceus offers the best just game experience for people. Like people in general, not like Pokemon gamers. Like gamers in general. The main issues with Sword and Shield were like the end game being very rushed. So like the whole ending with Rose made 0 sense. Other than that, it's a pretty alright game. Like it functions. I hate that that's my like bar. Like does the game function? But like it functions. That's good enough. Yeah, it is a rush here. So I'm kind of glad that they're taking their time with the Legends game that they're announced. Because I'm hoping ZA brings some new and good to the table. And it's not just this engine, but like a Legends style game. I don't know. I don't know what to expect of ZA, so I'm like a bit scared to be hyped for it. Because if it's like Legends Arceus, I'll probably like it a lot, and people will like it a lot. But if it's more like Sword and Shield, I don't know. Not Sword and Shield, I mean Scarlet Violet. Like, we haven't gotten any news about it, so I'm like confused. Are we, like, is it coming out soon? Is it just gonna be like their winter release? Not trying to rush the game or anything, I'm just curious like what the plan is there. Can't wait for all the ice type region Pokemon for, they'll probably like an underground ice house or something like that. And that's where the ice Pokemon live. How would you relate Scarlet and Violet rival stories, including Kieran? It's a good question. I think Arven probably had the best story. Next, I would say is Kieran's story. That was pretty good. I don't know if Nimona really had a story, so I guess a Penny and then Nimona. Because Nimona is just doing New Game Plus. You love Sword and Shield for challenge runs. Yes, Sword and Shield is the best Pokemon game for challenge runs. Absolutely the best. It's a video I didn't get to make because it's like a 50-minute video and I don't have the time to edit it right now. But I basically like went through all of the like mainline Pokemon games on the Switch and kind of gave them like ratings, like slash a score on how good each of them is for character-based runs. And Sword and Shield by far like carries. If you want to do a character run, you get Sword and Shield. This game's also pretty good for him, but Sword and Shield much better. And I'm not just saying like in my opinion, the way the games are designed. And much more accommodating. Just generically trying to catch Pokemon as I go. And we're gonna go evolve them with level ups. I think I've got basically everything from this area, right? Looks like it. Yeah, console.log, it functions exactly. I'm also working on JavaScript stuff right now. The console.log is hitting a little too close to home. You wish there were a few more games like the Legends Arceus ones. It feels like Pokemon needs a break from all the... Yeah, I agree. I kinda would love to see more Arceus style games as well. Because it was a good experience. Like, it really focused on the catching aspect of Pokemon, which I kinda missed. Because like in this game, they're like, okay, go catch 150 Pokemon to do the Perrin quest. But like the catching process doesn't feel as rewarding as it does in Arceus. Like I'm just like throwing quick balls at everything. And then also the dex is much larger. Funny enough, in Arceus is the second smallest dex in the mainline games. Like out of the 5 mainlines. The other one that has less Pokemon in it is the Let's Go games. So even though Arceus commits Dexit big time, it's still very much an enjoyable game. I don't think it's the size of the decks matters, but how they implement it. Are you okay with us telling you, like, new Mega Evolutions? I don't think we have any info on them, but I guess so. Yeah, you can talk about it. Car, I mean, Car Quest. Hello, Ali. Hello, V. Sorry, I'm a bit blah, blah, blah. I can speak, I promise. Sorry, I'm a bit behind on chat. Trying to answer the questions as they go along. They did say that Pokemon ZA will most likely come out next year, but they're probably waiting to give more info during Pokemon. Yeah, we'll probably get like Pokemon news. Hopefully. That's in like February, right? Right? I think maybe winter release. I feel like winter release would make most sense, but I could be wrong. After Terra League, they might change things. That is also true. That is also true. Then again, I kind of like how the Terra Leakers intentionally didn't leak the new game stuff so that they wouldn't mess with the release. Like, you know the person who did the Terra Leak is someone who likes Pokemon. Because if they didn't like Pokemon, they totally would have leaked all the new game stuff, and like it would have like been a big financial problem. I mean, then they would have gotten bigger. Alright, how do I fight this guy? I was having the same issue in the Iono run, right? Like there's a Pokemon that's in the sky. I want to fight him. Okay, now it works. It didn't work last time. Got it work now. I miss the Johto region. I want a Johto region game. It's like my favorite region. It feels very homey. Because it's like the one Pokemon game I played the most as a kid. Scarlet Violet is a lot more time sink if you do a challenge run in it. Absolutely, and the problem with the Scarlet Violet challenge runs is like the Team Star Starmobiles. Because like, yeah, if you're doing a Nuzlocke, or like you have more freedom and like the team and team order and stuff like that, it's not as bad. But like if you do the character runs that I do, like beating Team Star is like impossible. Just because like the Starmobiles are ridiculous and a lot of the characters have like monotype, but I don't get the benefit of good abilities. Which is what a lot of Nuzlockers do. They're like, oh look, I just happen to get the right ability that helps me like steamroll through this battle. Meanwhile, I'm like, oh, I have an ability that this NPC character could never use and I can never use because I play by the same rules. This sucks. Fix the catch spelling? Wait, is it still misspelled? Oh no. Oh yeah, we're catching them, all right. We're catching them. Oh gosh, here you go. It's fixed. I fixed it. I fixed it. Games like Arceus benefit from lower dex number. Absolutely. The only thing you don't like about Legends Arceus is when you have to catch a lot of Pokemon to progress. I agree. That was a big downside for me as well. Hello, Foxy. Welcome to the stream. We're just kind of hanging out. I was gonna do the Perrin quest, but it turns out I need to have 150 Pokemon in the Kitakami decks, and I only had 15. So yeah, we're gonna be here for a while. It's gonna take a hot minute. It was a Grubbin. I remember seeing a Grubbin walking around. Okay, there he is. A little Grubbin and a Morpeko. You still really try to like Scarlet and Violet, but there's so many things you can't fully let go of compared to Let's Go and Sword and Shield. Both games had their own things you didn't like, but you loved them more. Yeah, honestly, I'm the same. I know I tend to complain a bit about Scarlet and Violet when I make the videos, and people are like, oh my gosh, you must hate the games. And I'm like I can see the good things in the game. It just still has so many problems. Performance problems. Years after it's released, it never got patched. How do you fight Professor Sada if you don't fight the Team Star people? I do. I just don't include them in the challenge run. So I still fight everything that I have to fight, but I just don't treat it as like part of the challenge. So like I can switch Pokemon out. I can use different TMs, because sometimes it's just a matter of having the right move. Because a lot of times I just don't have a super effective move and there's nothing you can do to beat the guy. For reference, look at the Penny run when I'm fighting Atticus. And it's like, I really just need like a fairy type move for the, not a fairy type move for the lead, but like, I need a ground type move and nobody knows a ground type move, so I'm just kind of like stuck. I can't beat Atticus. Area alone is the strongest trainer in the game, only behind Emona in base game in terms of difficulty. I agree. Eri has a very good team, and the Starmobile really makes her like shine above everyone else. Without the Starmobile, I don't know her team's that amazing, which is why I want to do a run as Eri at some point. I don't know when I'm gonna get to it, but I do want to do an area run. You meant Dada. I don't know how to battle Dada, but I do know how to battle Sada. I think you have a bias for Scarlet and Violet because it was around the second game you let yourself fully commit to. Yeah, and that's valid. I mean, it is an enjoyable enough game. Like, I can see why people like it. I just don't. At least not compared to the other Pokemon games on the Switch. Bum, bum, bum. Alright, Lum, thank you for hanging out. Hope you have a wonderful day. Oh, we already caught a Routes. Okay, we're not gonna catch a Routes. We're gonna keep going. Now, what's your favorite shiny? What should I shiny hunt next? I think it depends on the game, but I'm gonna say Morpeko because I'm catching a Morpeko right now. You should shiny hunt Morpeko. I've already caught a Morpeko. I'm not catching a Morpeko. Never mind. Don't shiny hunt. Is the Poison Team star leader Atticus a guy or a girl? Atticus is a guy. He's just very into like history and fashion, and he hides his face. But he is very much guy. He's just a little camera shy. The only complaint for Sword and Shield is just the story, but Pokemon isn't crazy about it, so don't bother. Yeah, I'm noticing that with a lot of the other games, it's like the story isn't as good as we remember it to be. I think a lot of times as Pokemon players, we just kind of like feel like the story is good, but then when I go back to replay, I'm like, this is not as good as I remember it being. The worst part of Sword and Shield was that tree. Yeah, how could they? How dare they? Why does this thing know Dream Eater? Jeez. I think Atticus was like a very good, I don't know if allegory is the right word, but he's like a good example of, like a lot of people have like very pretty eyes, but usually you don't pay attention to it because you pay attention to the rest of their face. And I don't know if you guys noticed this during like COVID when everyone was wearing their masks. It's something I had noticed, but I'm like, man, people look good. But it's like based on their eyes. Like a lot of whether you think a person looks good or not is actually like based on their like whole facial symmetry and stuff like that. But if all you can see is their eyes, most people have like really like good looking eyes. Anyways, that's it. That's all for this tangent. I'm done with that. Just next time you look in a mirror, know your eyes look amazing, gamer. Like sure, Gen 1 had a fun story, and so do a couple of others, but you do like the change from Pokemon giving you a more realistic story for Scarlet and Violet. Yeah, I like the Arven story. It was good. The Arven story was really good. I think apart from Arven, the only other Pokemon game that I think has like a good story is Sun and Moon. Like, I enjoyed the whole like Lily and Gladion stuff. Like, that was good. But like, that was just one other game. Okay, I think I've got most of the Pokemon in this area too, so we're gonna scoot on over to the next place. I should check how I'm doing on the decks. How's the progress? Nope, we do not want the map, we want the decks. The deck says 37. We've made no progress. We've doubled our decks, but we've gotten nowhere. Oh gosh. Okay. Let's keep catching. We're just gonna keep catching and yapping. For the longest time, you thought the first Elite Four was a guy, Rika. Yeah, I think Rika was like intentionally designed to be like mildly ambiguous. Because I remember the first time I saw Rika appear in the story, you know how they show up after you beat the gyms? I'm like, oh, that's a cool looking guy. And they go, oh yeah, this is Rika, she's an Elite Four. I'm like, huh? And I think we're just used to like Pokemon designing the guy characters that way. And then Rika's kind of just breaking the mold with her design, which is pretty cool. I know a lot of people like Rika as a character too. I'm surprised because I feel like Rika's the most popular of the Elite Four. At least the like Scarlet and Violet one. It's been half a decade since Sword and Shield came out. That is true. That is true. Especially from your character runs, you realize Pokemon are the only games that the NPCs are not given some advantage over the player. Except for the Starmobiles. Yeah, the Starmobiles are crazy. I'm gonna, like, I'll be honest, like, Starmobiles are one of the main reasons I don't enjoy doing character runs in Scarlet and Violet. I just don't really talk about it. But, like, they're just so broken. Like, no status conditions, they have, like, great abilities. Heck, can destroy, like, they're like war machines. I'm like, what is this doing in my Pokemon game? I mean, it's good because, you know, people are like, oh, there's no challenge. But, like, yeah, there's no challenge when you use revives and you're over leveled by 10 levels and you can use whatever TM you want. I mean, yeah, there's no challenge at that point. Because, like, the games give you a lot of things that reduce their, like, difficulty, but in reality, they have been getting difficult. I think people just don't realize it. Or maybe I just have that much of a skill issue and I'm the only one who struggles through that, but I refuse to believe that. I refuse to believe that I'm the only skill issue person who plays through Pokemon games several times and is like, man, this is kind of hard. Maybe I am the problem. But yeah. Okay, so you have a question. What fully happened after all the story was complete? Like doing all the gym leaders again? Get stuff from the teachers? What happened to Team Star? So Team Star has to run the Star Training Bases, where you basically can go rematch them once per day. And they have a team, but they don't use the car against you. And then I believe after you do the Blueberry Academy DLC, there's like a little bit of extra story with them, where you get to see them like without the Team Star outfits on. So like they're just regular students, which is also pretty cool to see. Really, when Larry exists? All right, we're gonna put a pause right here. Right, I'm gonna show you guys something, and I think this speaks a lot about Larry. I think Larry just has vocal fans. I think Larry just has really, really vocal fans. I'm gonna show you guys what I mean. Let me do screen share. Alright. So here we have the whole Paldea runs, right? All the Scarlet Violet runs, right? So like we look at view numbers of the character videos, and you know, it's like, oh, 2070, 70, almost 80, and that big drop off here is, all right, people don't like Kofu that much. Maybe people not big fan. Larry has 33. Ain't nobody clicking on Larry. Oleana from a game that came out 5 years ago is 3 times more interesting for people than Larry. And I was like, what is happening here? Why is Larry just not like nobody? Nobody wanted to watch the Larry one. They watched more Kofu than Larry. I make it make sense. Because I don't understand. Anyways, rant over. Continuing with the hunt. You know, you can battle some of these Pokemon and they can get EXP to evoke. Yeah, that is true. I should be doing that. I should probably like bring like 3 Pokemon that can evolve. That way we can speed up the process. What would you do if you needed heart scales to remember moves? Collect heart scales. I don't miss that. I genuinely don't. Okay, so these things, I can't catch it with the ball, but like you keep running away. Well, can't argue with data. Exactly. Alright, let me hop to the boxes. Alright, we're gonna... This guy not doing me any favors. He going box. We'll bring Glamora. Surely I just button mash like crazy and achieve nothing. Alright, Avalugg, you're getting... No, I just want to move. I just want to move Avalugg. Okay, there you go. And we'll move Veluza. And we'll move Espathra. This way we just have Go-Go and Glamora. And we're gonna bring Wooper. We can evolve Wooper. Yeah, Wooper! And we're gonna evolve Squavit. Yeah, Squavit! And we're gonna evolve Rockruff. Ruff. And I don't think I have them. I'm sorry. Okay. Surely we'll catch this one. Surely. Hello, Sammy. On your first playthrough, Larry wiped your team 7 times. And you weren't underleveled. Dang, which Larry though? The Elite 4 Larry or the Gym Leader Larry? Any theories about Paradox Pokemon? I don't think of any theories. I think the main one is that they're like imagination Pokemon. But my theory is that they're just from a parallel world. So it's not necessarily they're from the distant past or the distant future, but they're from a parallel world where things are more futuristic or more pastistic? That's not a thing. What's the futuristic version of past? Historical? Ancient. There isn't a futuristic word of past, is there? Oleana has a deep Pokemon team. That is true, that is true. You'll be honest with you, the Larry video wasn't your best writing, and the way you wrote Kofu was really fun. You know, I actually appreciate the honesty. Thank you. Could you tell me what was not so good about the Larry writing? Curious. Would appreciate the feedback. Yeah, the Facade Staraptor it does go crazy. I agree. And it's like if you give it status condition, you're in extra big trouble. That is true. If Gita's team for her initial champion battle is more like her rematch team, will people still say she's weak? I think people said she's weak because she literally wasn't the final boss for the story. Primal. There you go. Yeah. So Gita's initial team. Like, there was just a lot of build-up about Gita being this, like, unbeatable champion. She's the top champion. Like, she is the strongest. There is no champion. It's more champion than Gita. So you're walking up there and you're like, man, like, Leon was unbeatable in the previous game. Like, he's been holding the position for years. So, like, if Gita's the top champion, it kind of implies she might be better than Leon. I mean, he's not in this game, but, like, just thinking, like, general power scaling and stuff. Like, they set her up to sound like this very, like, big, strong trainer who's gonna kick everyone's butts. And then you reach Gita, and I mean, her team isn't, like, horrible. It's a serviceable team. But, like, compared to everyone else you had to fight up until that point, talking, like, Elite Four, like, Poppy has the Pink Menace. Hassel has that Baxcalibur that, like, will slice through your team if you don't have a counter for it. And you reach Gita, and she's just like, hi, I am top champion. Think you have what it takes? And then she sends out on a Spathra, and you're like, this is like a gym leader Pokemon. What are you doing here? Who sent Tulip here? Tulip, is that you just put on a wig? This is Tulip with a wig? Like, what's happening? And she sends out Go-Go? You're like, whoa. Go-Go? I mean, that's a cool Pokemon. It's a strong Pokemon. It's kicked my butt many times, but, like, what? Why she got a Go-Go of all things? That was a ride Pokemon from the older games. That was like a taxi. That was the bike. Why is she using a bike to fight us? You're a firm believer that there's 2 Terapagos, and the second one is in the Rock and the Blueberry Academy. Yeah, we'll see about that Terapagos theory soon. Hi, Artemis! I have been doing alright. How you been? Happy late Thanksgiving. I think she's weak for her ace, the Glamora. Yeah, so the Glamora Toxic Debris is funny enough what they did with Nessa for, like, the Champion Cup. So Nessa in the base game, when you fight Nessa, her ace Pokemon has the Swift Swim ability, so when it's raining, its speed doubles. So, like, she terrestrializes the turtle. Not terrestrializes, Gigantamax. It makes the turtle big. It has Big Turtle. Big Turtle uses Water type move. Water type move makes it rain. Rain doubles its speed and boosts Water type moves. So suddenly it's hitting you first and it's hitting harder. And you're like, what the heck? This is the second gym? Like, she is probably the strongest second gym leader in Pokemon. And people just don't know it because they just one-shot her with grass types. But, like, Nessa is, like, ridiculously overpowered in the gyms. And then you fight her for the Champion Cup rematch. And you're just like, oh no, I'm not, like, emotionally prepared for this. And then her turtle Gigantamaxes instead of Dynamaxes, so it has the different form, which gives it a different move. Which basically just sets up Stealth Rocks as her ace Pokemon. And it no longer has Swift Swim. So not only can it no longer set up Rain, it no longer gets the speed boost, and it sets up Entry Hazards as her final Pokemon. Entry Hazards are like a first Pokemon thing, not a final Pokemon thing. So everyone's like, man, this is a joke. And it's like, well, no wonder. Why'd they do this? Why'd they do this to her? Anyways, that's the Nessa rant is. Oh, I've already have one of these guys. Okay. Oh yeah, because it's on my team. Duh. Genius. Bum bum bum. You'll do a Leon run to find out. Yeah, good luck. I don't have the limitation that there's little info on SV characters for you to build on. There's not much you can do with just the overall. Yeah, that is also true. Bum bum bum. See, but the thing with nothing to work with, I think that's an issue that's not this game issue, it's a Pokemon issue, because I've been noticing this for the Let's Go games, because I kind of want to do like a couple character runs in the Let's Go games, maybe like Kanto, you know, huh? Hello, Ivan. And there's like very little info on the gym leaders. Like there's barely any personality, there's barely any lore about them, and it's the same in this game. And I'm realizing that Sword and Shield were the exception, where they gave us like the little league cards that gave us info on all the gym leaders and kind of like gave a bit more life to the gym leaders, so they're not just a strong trainer, they're like, they have a personality and everything. I'm like, I really like that. And I don't know if it's the Stockholm Syndrome speaking from playing the game 20 times over, but it definitely made me like Sword and Shield a bit more, at least, because it's like, oh, they like put in effort to like develop these characters and give them a story and like put them in the world. So it's not just cute water type trainer or buff steel type trainer. Like they actually gave them stories and personalities, and I like that. And the DLC, she goes all out. I also think Glamora is overhyped. It wasn't the lore with the... Yeah, I was kind of hoping Glamora would have something more to do with the Terra Crystals. I think it was like a red herring intentionally there. Yeah, the G-Max one is a completely different turtle. Yep. So Nessa does have two different Dreadnoughts, and she kind of nerfs herself by using the G-Max one. You're doing well. Just stopping in to say hello real quick before going back to family stuff. Well, hi. Thank you for dropping by. I always think about messaging people, but then I'm like, now's not a good time, or like, I don't know what to say, so then I just don't. But I do hope you've been good. Also, hi, Jaco. Hope you've been good as well. The only bit of personality you think the gym leaders get is in the anime. Yeah, the anime gives the character, like Brock. Like, if you think Brock personality or Misty personality, you're probably thinking the anime. Because I looked at them in-game, and there's nothing. There's like one NPC that says Brock is the hottest, and that's it. Like, you don't see anything that like Brock doesn't say or do anything in-game to like describe his personality or give you an idea of what he's all about. But Brock in the anime, they're like, oh, okay, so he cares about his family, he's a chef, he likes to hit on the ladies, but is very unsuccessful. And like, same deal with Misty. Like, it's a lot of it is anime based instead of game based, and I kind of wish they'd give us a bit more in the games. Do I have this? Nope. Time to catch this guy. Bum, 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 bum. But yeah, I think with the Larry stuff. Oh, see, I'm also thinking. This is a question for you guys, because I basically only do like one stream a week, right? Would you guys be interested in a watch party? Like, would that be an interesting enough stream thing where I just... Because part of me is like, I kind of want to like rewatch the whole season 2 episodes before the Turo video comes out. So like, basically what the watch party would be is this, but I'd be watching the character runs I've done and like commenting on them. So I'd be like, oh yeah, here's this thing that happened, or like talk a bit about behind the scenes, but it's mainly just rewatching the videos just to kind of get the whole story. I don't know if that's a good idea or not. That's what I'm kind of asking. Like, that sounds like something that's interesting, or nah, not really. It's the other way around. The anime counterparts were adapted to the games. I remember you couldn't do more with Iono because her anime version didn't come out. Yeah, that is true. That is true. But it'd also just be like rewatching a video you've probably already seen. I'm also curious to like take note of like which gym leader struggled against what other gym leader, just so we can have like, because I never like noted down the data of like who beats who, and like kind of just get an idea of like, oh, who's the biggest challenge if you are doing a challenge run in like these games. Kind of curious to do that. Yo, Munchlax. Munchlax is hot. I don't know if you guys remember this marketing thing. It's like someone trying to trade a Weavile for Munchlax, and the kid's like, no, I'm not giving you Munchlax. Munchlax is hot. Put them on. Hello. By the way, speaking of playing Sword and Shield 20 times over, your Melanie video is the only one not in the... Oh. Yeah, I should probably fix that. Wait, what about Oleana? Did I put Oleana in the Sword and Shield one? Yeah. Am I a man or a woman? I'm a man. I'm a guy, dude. I just tend to pick the more feminine looking characters. For two reasons. One is I typically don't like the designs or the hairstyles of the guy characters in video games. Typically, not always, but typically I'm like, okay, this doesn't look enough like me, or like enough like my style, so I just go with the girl one. Not that like the girl one is my style, but I'm like, well, at least let it look good. I don't know. I feel like guy designs in video games need to improve a bit. I just could be biased. Especially like in Splatoon, I was looking at like the art book that had like all the different hairstyles they didn't include, and I'm like, if they had this hairstyle, I would totally play as like the male Inkling character, but they didn't for some reason. Come here, you donkey. Donkey! You did, okay. Let me put that on my to-do list real quick. Add Melanie to the Sword and Shield. Add Melanie to social playlist. Thanks for letting me know. Oh, so hello, Nicholas. Welcome, welcome. Okay, I think we get another evolution, right? If you're ever trying to breed Pokemon, you should use the Ditto. Absolutely. I was about to say, why is the evolution not happening? But there it is. It is happening. Centred. Gonna be playing Pokemon Insurgent while I'm playing the game. Ooh, good luck. I've never... Okay, that's not true. I haven't played many of the Pokemon fan-made stuff, and I know I probably would do good like to see me play those things, but I know Nintendo would hate it. Nintendo would absolutely hate it if I dared to make a video on those. But there's two that I've played, and I'm like, man, the fan-made games are kind of better than the main ones. There's like a Coral version one that was like in the gold and silver style, and I think your starter was like a Corsola or something like that. I don't know, I played like a demo of it. I'm like, this is like really well written, like fighting the NPCs was fun. Then it was well designed, and I'm like, what, like, how does one guy do this but like a big company can't? And I know the realization is they have other things they need to consider, like designing this for a general global audience, but still. And then there's one I kind of wanted to make a video on. I think Artemis was the one who told me about it, actually. I don't know, I don't remember if it was Artemis or someone else, but there's someone made Pokemon Yellow, And it's just yellow version, but with Cramorant. Like, your starter Pokemon isn't Pikachu, it's Cramorant, and I really like Cramorant. And I'm like, I played the beginning of it. It was so good. Maybe because I'm biased because I like Cramorant. But it was, I don't know. I'm like, why does the addition of one single Pokemon make the base yellow version so much better? I'm totally biased. You see, the typical men's IRL fashion is so boring that it bleeds over into games as well. You know, you're onto something, Glitch. I agree. I've thought about that as well. I'm like, man, guy fashion kind of sucks. I think, you know, the Zoomers, they have it nice. The Zoomer guys definitely have like much more style options for guys, like than us millennials. Like, I'll be honest. Like the guy fashion has definitely like stepped up. For Zoomers, at least. You like to put the randomized playlist on when going to bed and listen to it while you fell asleep. Blueverse makes sense while you're awake and watching it in order. That's why I noticed. Huh. Good to know, good to know. Bum 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 bum. Oh, another thing I've been thinking of doing. So I noticed that, you know, some people just don't like the voice runs. They're not here for it. They just want a challenge run. They just want the gameplay. Go beat the guys. Tell me how you beat the guys. So I was thinking I might add like a little icon on the thumbnails of like a Wooloo or Mareep, depending on the season. And that way you can kind of easily tell before even clicking on the video if it's going to be just a generic character run or if it's going to be a voiced character run with story, because I think it's important to have that distinction for people. I don't know if people actually care that much, but I don't know, I was just trying to think of extra polished things you could do. Yeah, no, I appreciate that, George. I'm glad it's one of those things you can watch when you go to bed, because I definitely have channels that I do watch that way, and it's cool. It's cool. I'm glad it's working out. Where did he go? He just disappeared. There was an Earthworm and then he unearthed himself. Pseudo-Widow, I'm gonna catch you. Put the randomized playlist. Ursaluna from Legends Arceus has a cool shiny, and Blood Moon Ursaluna is the same thing in Kitakami. Wait, can you even shiny hunt the Blood Moon Ursaluna? Is there a reason you chose characters like the rivals not in the story, that you're a Pokemon and everything? Yeah, so usually with the rivals, there's enough lore about them that it's just interesting to see how they would perform game-wise, because you already know enough of the lore about them. Whereas with like the gym leaders or Elite Four, it's like you might like the design of the trainer, but there's just not much of a story there. And I kind of want to use the whole like being a Pokemon traveling with them as a way to further explore the character. And like kind of figure out like what is their personality, what's their silly quirks that we don't really see in the games. It kind of like creates this opportunity to also creatively write, because there isn't like too much on them. Whereas the ones that already... There he is. Surely you won't disappear again, right? Earthworm? There he is. There he is. So yeah, that's why I usually just give the rivals like a normal video, because I also am just kind of interested how that rival does. Like, they don't need an extra Pokemon. The other thing is, the extra Pokemon that's me is usually there to help out if they get stuck. That was more of a requirement though for the more linear games. So like in Sword and Shield, if I get stuck and can't beat Nessa, I need an extra Pokemon to like get through that fight and like see how the character would do in the rest of the thing, without also like over leveling and stuff. So it's like a weird 50-50 of, you know, gives me more opportunity to explore the character, but also like gives me a little like ace up my sleeve that I can use to like get through places where I get stuck. Just like you can, but like this game, open world, like if I get stuck, I can just skip it and just go to the next gym or go to the next Team Star guy. I don't have to be stuck. You made a student watch both the Milo and the Mona videos, and they preferred the Milo video for the storyline. Yeah, yeah. I need to like rewind. I need to recapture the Milo excitement. I think what I did wrong with season 2 is I focused a bit too much on the curses. Because I don't know, I didn't have much to work with. Maybe I didn't think about it hard enough, but I was like, oh, it'd be cool to explore like the different curses and how they would affect someone and all that jazz. I just think that kind of made the story a bit too gloom and doom. Like, especially with the Iono and Brassia's videos, like my character is intentionally a little bit of a brat, I would say. Like, they complain a lot. And I noticed people in the comments were like, I don't like this. I'm like, you know, you're right. I could see why you wouldn't want the main character to be kind of just a complainer. It makes it hard to root for them. But at the same time, they're a complainer because they have like 4 curses on them that are like berating them this whole time, and that's the whole. But I don't know, it just didn't come through. I did not communicate that correctly. And it's interesting, it's like I learn as I go, which is interesting because like a lot of things, it's like they seem difficult and they probably are, and you're probably gonna fail when you start, but it's good to fail because then you're learning. Because you fail and you're like, oh hey, so what went wrong? Like, what can I improve? I don't know, maybe I'm just a nerd. Probably just a nerd, but I like that. I like learning. Bum, 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 bum. Did I catch a Mightyena? I don't think I caught a Mighty. I saw a Mightyena, but I did not catch one. Blood Moon Ursaluna is a shiny locked, and it can never be shiny, but you can transfer over the normal shiny Ursaluna. Oh, I see. Good to know, good to know. Alright, and then Bellsprout will evolve, and then these guys evolve with stones. And then I'm gonna go catch Houndoom. Houndour? Houndoom? You guys know what I'm talking about. Bum 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 bum. Okay. Actually, do I have the baby version? I don't have the baby version. Alright, I'm gonna catch both of them. Bug and poison types, and he has the forest theme. See, I like it when they have like the extra themes. It's not just I think this would be a cool thing for them to do in the mainline games, where the gyms aren't based on types, but on themes. Because how cool would it be if like you go to the Elite Four, or you go to a gym leader, and they're like, haha, this is a special gym building. Snaps fingers. Trick Room activates at the start of battle, and you're like, what is going on? Why is my super fast Pokemon suddenly not quick at all? And they're over there using like the slowest Pokemon imaginable, and you're like, what is happening here? Like, that would be so cool. Also, is YouTube good? It just gave me a thing that said it's not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Are we lagging? Are we good gamers? They could also do something with like the terrain. They could do like a mountain gym, so it's like the Pokemon you encounter on a mountain. I don't know. There's the HM gym where someone's using all the HM moves, and you're like, "What's an HM?" It's lagging for me. I think it's just the internet that bleeped. How long do you think you'll be live today? Probably for another half an hour. Probably. Yeah, I'd say about half an hour. Maybe 40 minutes. C in Spanish, which is yes for the lagging. Okay, I don't know what I can do about the lag though. Like I don't know. Hello, video game. Okay, I think we're good. I think hopefully the lagging improved. I don't know. Did it? Nope, it's red. Why is it red? Hold on. We're gonna hold on for this lag thing for a moment. Is it the internet that's having issues? You know what it is? No, the download speed is great. Maybe it's a YouTube issue? I don't know why it's lagging so much at the moment. Because I'm not, like, everything's running fine. Let's see. Yeah, no, we have plenty of memory, plenty of GPU and CPU. Network isn't having any issues. Internet speed test. Oh, the upload is 0.8. Guys, I'm gonna put. This is my upload speed at the moment. This is my upload speed. I don't know what my ISP is doing right now, but it's not uploading the stream, that's for sure. This is crazy. That's the upload speed. As in 0.08 Mbps. That's why it's lagging. Oh no. It's the ISPs having issues. I was gonna say what probably happened is people woke up after their Black Friday shopping and everyone's online. But I think it's just the ISP being okay. Now it says excellent connection. I think we're back. Are we back, gamers? I think we're back. I think we're good now. Hopefully we're good now. I don't know what the heck happened here. But it's back in the green. Hopefully it's done lagging now. Hello DJ. Hope you're doing good. DJ Decidu guy. Alola, I still see you. Yay! We're back. No more internet problems, I hope. I hope. Yeah, I caught the Houndour. Well, I caught the baby version. The adult one escaped, but that's okay. Mud Brace, Point, okay, we have those guys. Whoa. Diaper Baby. Diaper Bird. What are we doing? I was gonna do the Perrin side quest to get the Hisui and the Ursaluna, the Blood Moon Ursaluna. But it turns out I need to have 150 Pokemon from my Kitakami Pokedex in order to do the quest. As it turns out, because this is on a character run save, I only had 15 Pokemon in my Kitakami Pokedex. So now I'm just kind of going around and catching the Pokemon. Hopefully I wanted to do the quest, but we'll see. It's a lot more grinding than I remember. I don't know if I want to catch the Okidogi yet. Bombardier. Oh, now it works. How do you know what ability Pokemon has and their moves and everything? Oh yeah, for the character runs. I usually check on Cerebi or Bulbapedia. Bulbapedia has been a bit more user-friendly for that, because if you go look up a character, it will just give you all their teams. And then I just check if the team is accessible, like, in the game. Because sometimes they have, like, a post-game team. So this is a problem that you might notice if you want to do a character in BDSP. Is that a lot of their post-game teams aren't available during the game. Like, the post-game team is locked behind post-game. Not for every character, but that's kind of what it's based on. And then usually if their ace isn't capturable early on, I'll just breed an egg and transfer it over that way. And yeah, I don't know, I just check Boba Pete and Cerebi, kind of go from there. I do have to plan out like where to get the TMs and how to get the right abilities. So like if a Pokemon has hidden abilities, how do I access that? Do I just need to breed it over? Can I catch it at some point? Again, Sword and Shield makes it easy to catch hidden ability Pokemon because they're in the raid duns. But yeah, it varies. What's my favorite Hisuian Pokemon from Legends Arceus that can be transferred over to Scarlet Violet? So I really like Lilligant. Like, it's such a good Pokemon. I also like Goodra. I was kind of sad looking, but like the Hisui and Goodra is good, but Hisui and Lilligant's definitely like my favorite out of the Hisui Pokemon. Hello Mazar. Have you considered doing an NPC climb SV rank ladder? Oh, you mean like do the online battles as an NPC character and see how they do? I could, because I have the Gita run, right? Right, hear me out. I could just do could Gita become champion IRL? Because I have the Gita team, right? Hold on, I'm pushing all the wrong buttons. I have the whole Gita team right here. I could just, you know, hyper train them, give them better movesets, buy them mints so that they have the right, and then why is he facing a wall? Why is he's grounded? He's staring into the wall. It's okay, little buddy. I won't catch you. He's having a day. If you try to catch Okidogi, it'll probably be tripping again. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of tripping when you just approach it as I fall down. Where's Okidogi? There he is. He's doing it. He's doing the he's doing the doggy shake. This is as still as I can stand. Yeah. Oh, come on, ISP, not again. Could Gita become champion IRL? It'd be funny if it meant VGC Worlds. It would be funny. But I don't know if it would mean VGC Worlds. Realistically. But I could. That could be a funny stream series to do. Is it? Oh, okay, we just straight up disconnected. Okay. Are we back? Maybe not. Maybe yes. Who knows? I don't know. I'm just trying to play a video game. But my ISP, he's like, no. Okay, I'm being disconnected again. I think if the internet keeps doing this, we might have to end stream. Because it keeps disconnecting me. Fun. But what do I think about Ogerpon? What do I think about Ogerpon? Ogerpon! What do I think about Ogerpon? Hello gamers, this is Ogerpon Gaming. We have really bad lag here in Kitakami. I just want to catch them all, but it's kind of laggy down here. I should probably go to a less rural area where they have better ISP connection. Psych! I'm actually near a city, which is why the connection sucks. Can't win either way, can you, gamers? No, you cannot. This has been Ogerpon News. I hope you're pawning your ogres. I don't know what I'm saying no more. I'm just an ogre pawn though. My face is an orange. I don't know what fruit I'm actually supposed to be, but I'm pretty sure I'm a fruit of some kind. Yo, it's a Growlithe. Can we catch the Growlithe? Okay, ISP is really having issues. ISP is like about to end this. Yeah, okay, now it's just straight up no data. Alright, gamers, I think I'm gonna have to stop the stream here because my ISP is literally telling me we're not gonna let you stream right now. Because we're gonna give you like 0.8 upload speed. So I'm thinking we're gonna call it quits here. But yeah, well, I can keep going next week, or we'll do the watch party. We'll see. Maybe we'll do like 50-50 watch party, catch Pokemon. But yeah, sorry, ISP issues. Can't do anything about that. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. Thanks for hanging out, gamers. I don't even know if you can hear any of this, but yeah. Have yourselves a wonderful weekend. Happy Thanksgiving to those who celebrate. Yeah. We'll see you next week. Hopefully Turo video will be done by then. We'll see. No promises. I'm trying. I'm cooking. But yeah, that'll be all for me. And I'll see you guys around. Bye.